So let's talk about ivermectin. Now, a good colleague has now become someone fondness in presenting with. It's Dr. Io, our CMO, okay? As he said, excited when this came out that this could potentially be something that we could use. Why? It's used to treat parasites, scabies, something that's had a long history of use. Suppose this thing could really work. But here was the problem. Drill down into the data. Where did they show that ivermectin kills RNA viruses like corona? It was shown in a petri dish in a lab initially. That's okay. It killed the virus. But at what dose? It took 4,000 times the regular dose you'd give to a human to kill the virus. It's enough to kill a horse at the dose that's required to kill the virus. If you took 4,000 Tylenol pills, you'll be dead. So when people are like, we need to give them ivermectin, etc., and why don't you give this? If you're given the regular dose that you'd give to kill scabies or a parasite, it doesn't even dent the virus. And if you try and give even a little bit more, much less the amount that's required to kill the virus, you can get liver failure, you can exacerbate the asthma, you will kill the patient at that dose. Then, so what did they do? Scientific community said, all right, okay, let's do it. Let's study it. Just like how hydroxychloroquine, they said, let's study it. The best data is when you do a randomized control trial, i.e. you take some patients, give it to them, take some patients, don't give it to them. The persons who are getting it don't know, and the persons who aren't getting it don't know. So they can't be biased in reporting of symptoms. And then they look to see, did it make a difference? Because the studies that they did before that were saying, oh yeah, it worked in a dish, and we're showing it works in humans, those original studies, they couldn't trust it. Why? Because they gave ivermectin and steroids, and they threw the kitchen sink at the patient. And then when they saw a result, it's like, oh yeah, it's the ivermectin. You can't say that. You don't know if it's the steroids that did it. You can't say it. So they just did a proper trial, which just came out. I believe it came out in JAMA. And it said it made no difference.